Kris Jenner's remark, "Maybe when I'm 70, has fans speculating about her wedding intentions with Corey Gamble. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kris Jenner recently stirred up plenty of attention and speculation with a simple comment that has fans talking non-stop. The 68-year-old matriarch of the Kardashian-Jenner family was seen casually chatting with her close friends Faye, Resnick and Hilton during a shopping trip in Beverly Hills. While the conversation started off with Kris talking about her upcoming surgery, things took a different turn when the topic of marriage came up. As they strolled through high-end boutiques, Hilton jokingly asked Kris if she was planning to get married. Kris responded with laughter and quickly brushed it off, saying that a wedding wasn't happening at that very moment. Kathy, clearly having fun, played along by pretending she was all ready for a wedding, even early in the morning. Kris laughed again and said if she ever decided to walk down the aisle, they could both be her bridesmaids. Then she added, "Maybe when I'm 70. That one line, even said playfully, was enough to get fans buzzing online. After all, Kris will be turning 69 in November, so 70 isn't too far away. People are wondering now if she's secretly thinking about finally tying the knot with her longtime partner, Corey Gamble. Kris and Corey have been together since August 2014. They met at a birthday party in Ibiza thrown for fashion designer Riccardo Tisci. Since then, they've kept their relationship mostly low-key, though they're not completely out of the spotlight. They've appeared together at red carpet events and even shared a holiday card in 2022. Over the years, Kris has been open about how much Corey means to her. She's spoken in many interviews about how supportive he is, and how much she appreciates his presence in her life. She often talks about how he's a great listener and always gives her solid advice. According to her, Corey also has a strong bond with her kids and even her mom, which means a lot to her. Back in 2022, Kris described Corey as a wonderful guy and someone who is truly involved in everything going on around her. She said he's not just there to smile for pictures, he's actively helping her think through big decisions and offering his perspective. She really values his opinions, and she's made it clear he plays an important part in both her personal and professional life. That kind of partnership seems to be the reason they've lasted so long as a couple. Still, Kris has never been in a rush to marry again. Her playful remark about getting married at 70 didn't confirm anything, but it did show that she's at least open to the idea. The moment wasn't serious, but fans are already imagining the possibilities. Some even think Kris might already be planning something quietly. She's known for being incredibly detail-oriented and would probably want any wedding she has to be just right. Many fans have joked that Kris would love to have a royal or billionaire as a son-in-law, so if she ever decides to get married again, it would likely be a very high-profile affair. As people began speculating about a future wedding, others looked back on her previous marriages. Kris was first married to Robert Kardashian from 1978 until 1991. Together, they had 4 children: Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, and Rob. Their wedding photos have been shared many times over the years and always remind fans of a different time in Kris's life. After that, she married Caitlyn Jenner, and they were together for over 2 decades before they separated in 2013 and finalized their divorce in 2015. That marriage brought 2 more children into her family, Kendall and Kylie. So far, Kris hasn't said anything more about marrying Corey. But her playful attitude about the idea leaves room for anything to happen. Many fans believe that if Kris truly wanted to have a wedding, she would definitely make it one to remember. She's known for going big, whether it's for birthdays, baby showers, or business launches. A wedding, especially at this stage in her life, would probably be glamorous, carefully planned, and full of surprises. What adds more interest to Kris and Corey's relationship is their age difference. There's a 25-year gap between them, and this has been talked about a lot since they first got together. Kris herself has brought it up in interviews, saying that at first, she didn't understand why someone so much younger would want to be with her. She even asked Corey directly why he was interested in her, thinking the age gap might be a problem. But Corey told her that age didn't matter to him, And over time, Kris began to see that what really matters in a relationship is how two people treat each other, not how many birthdays they've had. That point of view seems to have worked well for them. Despite the chatter, the couple has stayed strong and consistent for over a decade now. They don't post too much about each other on social media, but the times they do step out together, they look happy and united. Even though they live very public lives, Kris and Kory managed to keep their relationship relatively private, which might be one of the reasons it has lasted this long. They've found a balance between the spotlight and their personal connection, and they both seem to value that. Kris is also someone who takes her role as a mother very seriously. Her children are always at the center of her life, and she often mentions how important it is that Kory gets along with them. From everything she has said, Kory fits right into the family. He's been seen at many family events, vacations, and holiday celebrations, and he seems to have a good relationship with Kris's daughters. That kind of harmony is important, especially for someone like Kris, who is deeply involved in her family's lives and careers. At the same time, Kris is a businesswoman who's always thinking about her next move. Whether it's running the family's brand, filming the reality show, or launching new products, she stays busy. For someone with that kind of schedule, marriage might not be the top priority. But if she does decide to get married, it would definitely be a personal choice, not something she'd do just for appearances. Kris has said before that she feels very secure with Kory and doesn't feel the need to change anything unless she truly wants to. As she moves closer to 70, the idea of a future wedding might seem like a fun possibility, even if it's not currently planned. Fans are excited by even the smallest hint, and Kris knows how to keep people guessing. She has built a career on knowing exactly how to get the public's attention, and a wedding would be no different. It's also worth remembering that this moment came up naturally during a lighthearted conversation. Kris was joking around with her friends, and while the comment about getting married at 70 got people talking, it wasn't a formal announcement. Still, Kris has never been afraid to do things on her own terms. If she chooses to get married again, she'll do it the way she wants, when she's ready. For now, she and Kory seem happy with where things are. They have built a strong relationship over the years, and that stability is something Kris values. Marriage might be in their future, or it might not. Either way, Kris seems content with the life she's built, and that's what really matters. As fans continue to talk about the possibility of a wedding, one thing is clear: Kris knows how to keep people interested. Whether it's a casual joke or a real plan in the making, her comment about getting married at 70 has sparked plenty of curiosity. And knowing Kris Jenner, if there ever is a wedding, it's going to be big, beautiful, and unforgettable. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.